Yo, what is up, guys? And let's go ahead and take a look at Super Strike Trunks. Just for the record, so his Extreme Z Awakening, his whole event, the old Super Strike revamp, just for the record, I had nothing of Trunks done, right? Like, not one iota of Trunks done. And I finished him within, I'm being honest with you, under an hour. So if you guys like grinding free-to-play units, I would highly recommend grinding the free-to-play units, because you never know when they're going to be in an Extreme Z area or like an LR Extreme Z area where you have to, you know, EZA an LR or a character you really want to use. I bet his sticker effect is okay with that sword. I bet it's pretty cool. Let's see here, just real quick. How many do I have? Fuck it. I've got 4. Not as though that's that many, but we'll go ahead and apply it. And then we'll go ahead and hop back into this event. That actually does look pretty lit. I do kind of like that. The sword effect is good. The swirlies, that's okay. The holo background sucks, but what are you going to do? Let's go ahead and go back to that event. Alright, so here's our boy Trunks. Now, I feel like this guy is going to actually get... He could potentially get a little bit of play, because he is a support unit, right? So he raises attack and defense for 1 turn and causes supreme damage to the enemy. Now, he's got a little bit going on to his passive here. So, just for the record, so start a turn, attack and defense 150. Not the craziest when you look at his stats. He's a free-to-play unit. He probably could use a little bit more than that, but let's go ahead and keep moving here. And an additional attack and defense 40% and all allies key 1 per Savior's category ally, self-excluded, attacking in the same turn. So he could potentially get an additional 80% attack and defense, and then he will provide all allies key per Savior's category ally in the same turn. So for instance, if there was 1 Savior's ally on the same rotation, he would give 1 key to everyone, and if there were 2, he would give 2 key to everyone. High chance of foreseeing enemy super attack when there is an extreme class enemy. Pretty good. I do like the Scouter effect, although the problem with the 50% Scouter, I think Dokkan probably realizes that some of these abilities are ridiculously busted. Like the guard ability, like dodging, and like Scouter effect, right? The foreseeing enemies super attacks. So for instance, like Dokkan Festival Piccolo has this all of the time, right? And it is ridiculously helpful and ridiculously busted ability. So, he does have the 50% chance of foreseeing enemy super attack when there is an extreme class ally, and all allies attack and defense 10% if all allies attacking in the same turn are Savior's characters. And then, just in general, all allies key 1 attack and defense 20%. So not every single unit on here is Savior's. I brought a couple of support units who are not on Savior's, right? And we're on the full Hybrid Saiyans 170. So this guy is not on Savior's, and then of course these guys are not on Savior's, but everyone else is on Savior's. So real quick, let's hop into this Dokkan event and we'll test out Trunks. Alright, so we do have Trunks. You know, one other thing to keep in mind with this guy, so you can see he super attacks at 8 key, which is pretty useful, I would say. We can go ahead and look at the details. Yeah, 9 key or more. He launches a super attack, which... It is a weaker super attack if you only get 9 key, but considering his links and everything, dude, I gotta say, 173 is not the most wild and crazy thing, but we don't have all parts of his passive active. So, real quick, on this turn, we have 1 Savior's category ally, right? So he's getting an additional 1 key and providing all allies 1 key. Keep in mind, he is also getting support from the Trunks, right? So that's that Hybrid Saiyan support. So, and he is not getting that second part of his passive where he's providing attack and defense 10% if all allies are Saviors. But the next turn we should have that. So he's getting an additional 40% attack and defense currently. And then he could potentially get another 40% attack and defense on the next turn with all Saviors, right? So let's go ahead and see what he's made of, man. So we are up against 2 enemies. We'll go ahead and do this. We'll float off this guy here, that Trunks, because we want full Saviors, right? I mean, honestly, I gotta say, this guy actually could see some play. The problem with these free-to-plays, man, when they get EZAs right away, is oftentimes their damage is so poor, and their defense just gets power crept big time. Now, the cool thing is he is a support unit, so he's at least got that going for him, and then 2.29 Not the craziest, although he did out-damage Tech Ultimate Gohan right there. Alright, and then 1.8. He actually had the highest damaging output on that turn. Kind of interesting, right? Let's go ahead and keep moving on through this event. And again, the next turn we should have full Saviors. Not a ton of support units on the Saviors team, especially combined with the Hybrid Saiyans team. So let's go ahead and take these B-holes down. We'll do this, and then hopefully we can just take them down right now, and we can move into the final phase of the Dokkan event. I will take him into some difficult content. Maybe we'll run him on a full Saviors team in Super Battle Road. Remember, Saviors does have a stage, so just something to keep in mind. He could be pretty useful in there. I wish, you know, kind of already looking at him, I like the Scouter. The Scouter's very nice. 50% chance means you have to assume it's not active, right? So hopefully we can get it to proc in that Savior Super Battle Road stage. We could get it to proc in here as well, I mean, if they decide to super attack. But again, that's the problem with the 50% chance is, you know, you have to assume it's not active if you don't see any super attacks. So that's what I was kind of getting at earlier when saying that, like, they like to nerf these abilities now. So, like, we don't... Actually, it did kick in right here, so look at that. So this is a full Saviors team. So, again, 181,000. Now he's not going to out-damage or out-defense anyone, right? So 181,000. He gets a 30% raise. One thing real quick as well. This, let's check out his links real quick. So Royal Lineage does get an extra key at link level 10. Soul versus Soul, I guess he could activate with, like, if you decide to bring, like, these guys along or something like that. I mean, Cold Judgment is good at link level 10. That's good. How many links do we have active here? And then, of course, Shattering the Limit is pretty good for free-to-plays. So he'll have 4 of 7 active currently. I feel pretty comfortable leading off with Tech Ultimate Gohan. I don't think he'll one-shot them. So this is going to be a 30% raise of defense. So he's going to, I mean, he's over 200,000. With a full level 10 links, Cold Judgment. This character could be solid at full level 10 links. Gohan, please don't do anything too wild, man, please. Luckily, this guy is not lighting the world on fire with his attack stats generally. Even a double super crit wouldn't have killed the androids, thank goodness. So let's go ahead and see what's up. Let's see what he does. Yeah, 2.39, so it's like between that or between the support, it's kind of like 6 in one, half dozen in the other. We get the additional super attack there. You can see the attack stat dropped off pretty significantly, I would say, with the 9 key versus the 12 key. Because he did raise attack and defense on that super attack, so after 2 super attacks, I mean, his defense was maybe pushing 300,000, maybe not quite 300,000, maybe like 270, something like that, which is okay in some stages. Certainly not going to, again, light the world on fire, not going to be effective in the ultimate red zone or anything like that. But I think I'm going to go ahead and take him into, like, Savior Super Battle Road, so I'll be right back. Alright, fellas, so here we are in not Extreme, just regular Super Battle Road, right? The Saviors edition. And I decided to bring a support memory because why not? Certainly we're not even going for the victory here. We just want to see what Trunks can do. So I don't... It's kind of interesting. I feel like... So a 50% chance, I would... This is kind of a reach, I guess, but I would definitely say that this is probably an instance where the 50% Scouter is not active. I mean, the odds of none of them super attacking, I would call that a pretty low odds of that happening. So let's see what we're looking like here. So he is at almost 200,000 defense. That's before Pycon's support type ability, huh? And it's not horrible. I mean, that's 260 after a super attack. What did we look at? Yeah, he's got some good defensive links, right? I mean, that's it. It's got to be it. Let's go ahead and see what he's getting here. So Cold Judgment for sure is going to be a very good link for him. I guess we'll go ahead and rock him in slot 1. We could get jacked up by this guy here, by Drum. What do I want to do here? Let's go ahead and target Type Advantage, I guess. This is obviously incredibly risky right now to just rock no items and him in slot 1. Because as I recall, this stage is pretty tough. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. we'll do this, and then we'll make sure Pycon can get his support type ability. Yeah, this will get it, right? Yep, there we go. And then Pycon will also have his chance to dodge. We'll go ahead and target Symbol here. All right, let's go. Let's see what happens. I mean, let's see. Okay, double digits right there, 2.66. Remember, he's getting a lot here, right? So he just one-shotted. You get the additional super attack there. Bruh, he's not looking half bad. I mean, as far as a super strike goes, he's tanking double digits type neutral in a pretty challenging stage. He just type disadvantage tanked for double digits. Now, we did have the support memory active, so just keep that in mind. But this was no items active. And honestly, a fairly good Link Buddy. Not the craziest Link Buddy with this Trunks, but at the very least providing some really nice key to Trunks. So being able to get him his 18 key super is very important. All right, we get the seal. We're good. That was a very impressive turn. I must look at this rotation. Oh my. Crazy, 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 crazy. Okay. I guess we'll do this. I mean, whatever. What do I even do with this? We'll do that. What do I do with this information right now? And then it looks like you'll be able to super attack SSR Gohan. So we'll go ahead and see what's up. So on the next turn, we'll go ahead and see. So he had every part of his passive active right there except for the Scouter. So he was getting the additional basically 80% attack and defense, and then he was getting the additional 2K, the additional 2 key. And remember, he was providing that 2 key to the rest of the rotation. So not bad, dude. Not too bad, not too bad. Look at everyone starting with full key, man. This is pretty good. Trunks looking better there, 311,000. And then our Super Strike Trunks at 179,000. I feel pretty comfortable with this right now. So this will be no support memory active. We'll target you, I mean, just for kicks here, unless Trunks gets a double super. And, yeah, let's go. Let's see what's up. This is one of his better linking buddies right here, but again, 3. So right now he's got 5 of 7, but this is one of his better link buddies with 3 of 7. So he's not going to have a lot of direct, incredible link buddies. It's just the way these super strikes are. All right, this is not good, but we do have 300k defense. Yeah, I mean, that's a lot of damage. You know, what can you say? But again, he's going to share a lot of like the Vegeta links. Unfortunately, does not fit in on the 200% leader skill, the Goku 200% leader skill, which is a big time bummer. We'll hop in. We'll do one more turn with Trunks and SPR. Why not? I don't know, man. You know, he doesn't fit in on the 200% leader skill, but this 170 Saviors, I mean, it's not bad. It's 170 to attack and defense, and then 130 to HP. We'll do this. You are full level 10 links as well. That's fine. We'll go ahead and rock. Well, this kind of sucks. Okay. Because Pycon's probably going to miss out. I'll just pop an item here. Honestly, we'll just pop an item. Let's just do a double King Yemma. And we'll just negate all damage right now. Okay, this is fine. So we'll go ahead and get, when you get him a rainbow, that's good. Because I forgot he gets +4 key per rainbow orb. So that's pretty good. I'd like to save some key for Trunks, but then again, him providing, remember he's a +1 support unit, +1 key. Attack and defense 20%, and that's to all units. And then if you're attacking extreme class enemies, he's providing an additional attack and defense 10%. And he's providing what, 3 key at his maximum, right? He's providing 3 key, 30% attack and defense. Is that right? We'll go ahead and fact check that when we get to the next rotation. That's not bad, man. I mean, again, just for like a free-to-play Super Strike unit, you gotta like that. We'll go ahead and fact. I want to double check there. I want to make sure we're being factual. And I feel like this is like his one use, right, on the Saviors team. I feel like in the long event, you know, he's not carrying over any defense, which I'm not a big fan of. There you go, man. So this is clutch right here. This is very clutch. We are up against a Wicked Bloodline, so Fizz Trunks getting a guaranteed crit right here, so pretty good. But he's not carrying over any defense from like previous turns or anything like that. So, you know, he's not going to be mega effective in the long event or anything like that. 140 with guard or just straight up 200,000 defense. I could just do a ghosty. I'd like to see how he tanks, but I guess we've kind of already seen him tank. Oh boy. What do I do here? We'll do a Ghosty. We'll go ahead and do a Ghost Usher. This is fine. We've seen him tank, right? Well, let's go ahead and see Trunks have some fun, and then we'll go ahead and see what this Trunks can do, the Super Strike Trunks. Let me know what you think of Super Strike Trunks in the comments below. I feel like, honestly, after this, we could probably just wrap up the showcase. He's solid. I mean, he's solid. Oh, damn it. I meant to double check his passive. Some bitch. I will check it. I'll check it before we start the next turn. All right, the double super from Trunks, man. You love that. Again, these are all guaranteed crits, which is really good. You know, it's a very niche situation, the Wicked Bloodline. 2.45. We still have the effects of the support memory active right there. Attack and defense 10%, so nothing too crazy. But he's got a lot of positives to him, I would say. I would say the positives of him outweigh the negatives. The problem is just his raw stats, right? He's only got a 9,000 defensive stat, a 13,000 attack stat. 17k on the HP is not horrible. I mean, that's not bad. So again, at a maximum, he is providing, so all allies key 1 per Savior's category. So that could be potentially 3. And then he's guaranteed giving 1 key. Yeah, so 3 key. And then, yeah, attack and defense 30% if it's a full Savior's turn, right? That's good. That's solid. I really, again, for a free-to-play unit, man, I like this Trunks. We'll do, I guess I'm already here. We'll just do one more turn, and we'll go ahead and wrap up the video. Pycon, look at you. Pycon is so easily able to super attack. You gotta love Pycon, right? So again, let me know what you think of Trunks in the comments below. I like him. I like him. He's good. If I had to call him good or bad, I would call him good. Right? I wouldn't say he's bad. Again, is he going to be effective in the ultimate red zone? Hell no. Right? He's not built like that. But in some very niche situations, if you can find uses for these units, for these free-to-play units, even these kind of lower tier summonable units, go ahead and slap a rainbow star on them, man. I mean, that's the point, right? If you can find use for this unit. Now, if you're never going to, if you've already beaten Savior's SBR and you have no desire of ever hopping back in, if you're not a content creator, I guess I kind of get it, right? So, again, here we are again, man. He's kind of at his maximum right here. Of course, no support. But we're going to go ahead and make this his last turn anyway. We don't have to worry about any active skills or anything like that. This Cold Judgment, this Royal Lineage, Shattering the Limit, these are good links for him. I mean, they really are. Yeah, and then we'll go ahead and see how he tanks Omega Shenron after a super attack. Very easily super attacking. I'm actually pretty surprised, but it's this big 3 key that he's giving. And then, of course, he's sharing Shattering the Limit with Trunks, which is a 2 key link. And Royal Lineage at level 10 is 2 as well, so his link set's not the worst. Surprisingly, it's not the worst. You know, he does have the Super Strike link, which is really goofy. But other than that, man, so what is the other one? Soul versus Soul is kind of a weird one too, but the links are not the worst. He's okay. He's solid, right? So we saw him tank for double digits. We actually saw him tank double digits, type disadvantage in here after a super attack, which is pretty impressive, I would say, for a free-to-play unit. But guys, I mean, that's all we need to see from Trunks, man. I'm going to go ahead and hop out of this showcase. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Slap a like if you enjoyed this video. Consider subscribing if you happen to be new. I love you guys. Thank you so very much for the support. It means the world to me. And I will catch all of you in the next one. Later.